Hi everybody, Kim with Storytime Soap Shop. Sorry I haven't posted a video in a while. It got a little bonkers, bananas, whatever, packing up our subscription boxes, so I really got behind editing and uploading. So anyway, today we're going to be making some coffee butter. Now coffee butter is one of those ingredients that if you buy it, it's really expensive, like per pound. It can be made. I'm going to show you how we're going to make that today. But it's basically, they always say it's a proprietary blend of hydrogenated vegetable oil and coffee seed oil. Now you can also see it with coffee bean oil, coffee seed oil, but it's all basically the same thing. You're extracting the oil from the coffee before it's brewed. Like you want to use fresh grounds. So anyway, enough chattering. I'll talk about some of the benefits of coffee butter while we're making it, but my hair is already up. I need to get some gloves on, and let's go make some butter. Before we begin, let's talk about coffee and why, other than a delicious cup of beverage, what it's good for. Coffee contains some of the essential fatty acids that your body uses to retain collagen, make your skin more tight and elastic, things of that nature. I'll actually include some links down below to other blogs that have talked about this because the FDA is pretty strict about making medical claims, so we are too. But anyway, it's good for your skin. There is even articles that it says it can reduce cellulite if you use it topically for a while. So anyway, what we have in here is a lightweight oil. You can choose any lightweight oil that you have on hand. 12 ounces of oil, 4 ounces of coffee grounds, and it has been steeping for a while. Now you can do this like the cold brew method, where you pour your oil over your coffee and stick it in like a ball jar, set it in your window for a couple weeks. You can heat brew it just like you would a coffee. You just put the grounds in there, put it on the stove in low heat, let it simmer for a while. You want to watch your temperature though. You don't want to scorch your coffee. Keep it at a nice low temperature. The longer that you let it sit, the more of the coffee goodness will come out. Okay, so enough blabbering. We'll start straining this. This is a nylon that have never used, of course. Washed in dish soap, rinsed, dried thoroughly, then soaked in a sterilizing solution, then dried thoroughly again, because we want to make sure that there's no manufacturing dust left on here. But I do like this more than cheesecloth, even though I wouldn't have to wash the cheesecloth. Now, be careful, because this can get kind of gloppy when you're pouring it out, and then you have a mess. So we're gonna, we'll just go ahead and pour this in here. Grab my spatula here that I've been using. Now we'll go ahead and strain this out. I won't bore you with that project or process. I'm going to hang this up over the cup and let it drip out. But we're going to strain this out, and we're going to let it sit for 24 hours. And here's some that I have sitting now. I'm trying not to move it around too much. But the heavier coffee oil will actually go to the bottom, and the lighter oil will stay to the top. We'll pour off the lighter oil and get that good coffee bean oil from the bottom. Alright, after we've extracted our coffee seed oil or coffee bean oil, I went and melted down some palm oil and some coconut oil with coffee grounds, fresh coffee grounds. We didn't use the other ones yet. So here we're going to go ahead and strain this out. ahead and scrape a pan out here. Alright, we'll go ahead and let those butters and oils strain out, and we'll be back when that's finished. We are back the next day. Let this sit overnight, and it's kind of hard to see on camera. Let me see if I can backlight this for you. Alright, let's see if the light will make a difference, but you can kind of see the oil on top is lighter, and then as you get down you'll have some darker oils. So what we're going to do is pour the lighter oil off in here, and we will save this as coffee oil to add to some projects. And you want to use a light hand when doing this. And I'll just pause there. I want to let that settle. And I'll show you what you get. At the very bottom of this glass container is this dark, rich coffee seed oil that's been extracted. Okay, I've stuck it in my mixer and whipped the butter up a little bit, and this bowl was a little cooler. I think that the other one is just, with all the lights, it was a little warm over there, so this bowl is a little bit cooler. Whip it up, and then we just add some of our coffee seed oil in there that we've extracted on our own. Now you can buy straight up coffee seed oil online. You can even find it on Amazon. And you're more than welcome to use that instead of spending all this time extracting your own. But it's just basically any kind of hydrogenated vegetable oil, coconut, palm. Palm's frequently used when I've looked at some of these safety data sheets. But just whip those butters up with some coffee seed oil, and you can get a very comparable product. So, oh, the smell of coffee is so strong in here. It smells wonderful. So now all we're going to do is we'll give this another whip, and we will put it in a container labeled with the date we made it. That's very important for you to do. Good manufacturing practices. And it is good for 1 year on the shelf from the date you made it. There you go. This is nice and mixed up, and we'll be shooting videos here shortly showing what you can do with the coffee butter.